This is a trip. All right, guys, welcome to the first day of class, World Acting Academy. Let's cue video.
Okay, video is cued.
And action.
Hello and welcome to World Acting Academy, a program run by actors for actors. Our goal is to get you, the actor, consistent work in the industry. We welcome actors at any skill level, beginner to seasoned professional. Our program starts with an audition, after which you will be placed in one of our 4 courses. Course 1 is for beginners, those who have never acted and want to try. Course 2 is all about scene work, sharpening skills and gaining confidence. Course 3 is for those with quite a bit of acting experience. And finally, Course 4 is for professional working actors who want to continue growing in their craft. Wherever you're from, whatever language you speak, World Acting Academy is ready for you. For information on how you can audition, find your prospective recruiter and they'll tell you where to go from there. See you in class.
All right, welcome to class. This is World Acting Academy. I'm teacher Tony. I think we have somebody in the waiting room, possibly.
Yeah, we do.
I think, let's get Theron in the classroom.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome to day 1. We got my boy Damion Dean. He's from the podcast I do with him called the Parlay. Damion, you want to say hi?
What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's well.
How's it feel to be back in school?
Oh man, I feel like the last time I was in a desk like this, man, I graduated high school in '95.
Yep.
And college in 2003. So I don't even know. This is something else right now.
Yeah, this is a trip. So Zoom's offering these new backgrounds, so we're just playing with them. Dom, our stage director, he's the one behind this craziness. Dom, welcome. How are you doing today?
I am doing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, sitting right up here.
Love it, love it. Thank you for running the stage. We'll see what happens. Maybe in the second half, we'll switch the background and see what it looks like. We're just experimenting. Again, this is day 1 of class, so we're trying new things out. Holden, you're the reason we're doing this on Thursdays. How are you?
I'm good. I don't know how to feel about that. Thank you.
You caused this. This is your fault.
This is all your fault.
I mean, what is it? No, I'm kidding.
Are you? Did you just start college?
Yes.
That's
why I can no longer make the Oldie School of Acting showcases anymore, unfortunately.
Well, that's fine because this is a new variation. We'll see what happens. And our newest guest from the NFL as well. He was on the Detroit Lions, as he said, in the green room. But reintroduce yourself to our audience.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Kelly Butler. I played football with Ray Williams. He kind of has been a good close friend and talked about acting. And then with that, my background is played at Purdue with him, then played for Detroit Lions and Cleveland Browns, and always had a great ability to try and connect with people and have a larger life character. And me and Ray have been working. He said, "Hey, you want to try this out?" So I just want to be around other people that want to learn and grow and be a part of it. So that's kind of in a nutshell. I was once a former football player and now trying to learn about the craft of acting and just retired. So being around good people that are like-minded. So I enjoy the opportunity to grow and learn.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. Let's go to Kayla. She thought it was her private class, and she's really shocked that she's in this Zoom room. Kayla, how are you?
Good, how are you? Hello, everybody.
So you're a working actress. You've been on a lot of television and movies. Talk about some of the stuff you did with Paris Hilton, some of the other shows you've been in.
I did The Simple Life of Paris Hilton and Co. Ritchie. It was pageant camp. It was a lot of fun. And where I live in Kentucky, it's independent, like horror films and stuff like that. So I've done a lot of that and magazine work and print work, and it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. And you want to get on Lifetime, so that's what we're going to get you on is Lifetime.
So make it cool.
Yeah, that's a big goal. So thank you for participating in this experiment. All right. Big play, Ray. What's up, brother?
Not much, just it's good. Excited.
Jumping seats on us, are you? I know Dom's having fun. We never know what he's going to do next. Thank you for making it back. He was in my BSA. We had a showcase last night, so BSA-LIVE, and he had a big breakthrough. So hopefully we'll see some breakthroughs tonight as well. Let's go to Soul. Soul's getting ready to go to Africa. He's got a big TV show in the works. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Soul.
I am Soul, simply a soul, just being a soul, doing what souls do. So yeah, I'm an entertainer. I'm a Swami, so I am like a spiritual like guru, and I studied under a monk from the Himalayas. I'm the youngest initiate, like the youngest guru being initiated into the water. The next youngest is in his late 60s, and like my generation, they're having us really help bring healing and consciousness through the medium of media. And it's naturally what I do, so it just worked out. I've got a TV show. I'm signed with Joe Blast for that show. Joe Blast is the producer of the cartoon The Boondocks, if anybody's seen that. I'm just got signed with Universal as well, subsidiary of Universal, with music being distributed to Universal. So the show is like a reality show surrounding my life, producing a band, and we're gonna fly out to Vegas and perform in Vegas at DJ Fink's house, who was like Jay-Z and Beyonce's DJ, with Jamiroquai, which is like the sound that we're producing, which is acid jazz. He's like the biggest name in that sound. We've got another show which Tony was mentioning, our film, which Tony was mentioning, going to Africa, which is like the Anthony Bourdain but of music. And so I'll be going to continental Africa and doing interviews and meeting cultural leaders and musicians and performing with local artists and professional artists too, and sharing it with the Western world, the cradle of civilization, where it all started.
Nice. Your head's in the clouds already. I already see it. So we're going to readjust your camera just a little bit. Okay. Bentley joined the school. We'll come to him in just a second. Let's go to Coleman. How are you, Coleman? You're in the front row now. Dom took my spot as the teacher. He's having fun. Coleman, how are you? You're on mute, Coleman. You're on mute, Coleman. You're on mute.
Yep, sorry. Hi, yeah. I said, I'm doing well. I'm in the front row, usually where my teachers put me anyway, so I'd be there. Kind of used to it. Doing great, had some lunch with Soul earlier, and I write music, I drum, play guitar. I've been in like just a commercial before, and I've been interested in acting, so I've started getting taught.
Nice. Well, welcome back. And we've got our two working actors from the BSA school and BSA-LIVE. They auditioned on our stage and booked a role, got a call back and went into a live theater audition and booked the role for a Disney play. So let's go to Ethan. What's the name of your play, Ethan?
It's called Beauty and the Beast.
It's a pretty famous play, no?
Yeah, it's pretty famous.
You got a nice role in it. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Feels good to be a working actor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. And your little partner there, Zack actually booked he got an audition, got a call back, and booked the role as well. How you doing, Zack?
I'm doing pretty good, if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. You feel good to be a working actor?
Feels a lot better.
Yeah.
It gives me a lot of confidence.
You guys are doing it. You take what you learn here and you apply it and you actually book, and it feels good to actually be a working actor. So congratulations. I really wanted to highlight these two young actors because I'm proud of them, because they went off to do it. They studied, they auditioned, and they booked. And they came back to let you guys know that this stuff's real. Let's go to Harper. Harper's been gone for a while. How you doing, Harper?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
What you been doing?
I've been doing a bunch of camps, and I've been doing a bunch of stuff with horses lately. So
you ride horses? You're in equestrian, or what type of horse riding?
So I used to do dressage, but I do like Western now.
Nice.
I'm just kind of exploring all the new things and trying to find out what I like.
Are you still an actress?
Yeah.
Do you still love acting?
I still love it.
I know you do.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
I know. We're glad you're back. We missed you. You have the best energy in the world. Let's go to Theron. Theron's actually a filmmaker. I think he worked with the NFL. Tell us a little bit about what you do, Theron.
Hey, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Hey, how's it going? Good evening. My name is Theron Louis. I'm a cinematographer and a video editor. I'm currently based in Philadelphia, from the city of Philadelphia. And I basically create film content for a high school in New Jersey called Winslow Township. I've been recording content for them for the past year, going into my second year. And I used to work for various companies such as NFL Films, Merck, Penn Medicine, and basically I started my own company last year called Flash Films. So I'm aspiring to basically make the grand leap and jump over from Philadelphia over to LA in pursuit of becoming a DP in the Hollywood realm.
We love it. Well, we're going to help you do that. We're really excited. Your work's amazing. Let's go to Harper. Harper, is your mom right there? Because your mom was in the NFL. Would she be willing to say hi real quick to some of these NFL players? Is she around? Or are you with your
He
dad?
might be on a call, but
Okay.
I will go check. I'll be right
If she comes in, have her say hi to some of these cats. So her mom was one of the top Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders with my girlfriend Cindy, and so they did some serious stuff for the NFL. And Cindy went off to be a network executive there, and then now she has her own network, and she also is a showrunner at Viacom, which is where we're going to run some of your shows. We're going to pitch your shows there. So let's talk to Bentley really quick if he's got a second. Sometimes he's driving, but if he's available, I'd like to say hi to Bentley.
Hey, Tony. Yeah, I'm able to talk, but I'm not able to go on camera at the moment.
All good, all good. So we wanted you to watch Holden. Holden's the reason we tried this experiment on Thursdays, and Bentley had mentioned he wanted to see your work, Holden. And so he's here specifically for you, but all of you as a whole, but he's watching you to put the pressure on you. So I want you to feel
Pressure
that
on Holden.
you caused this, Holden. I'm going to make you feel it.
I have a feeling he'll rise to the challenge.
I think so too. So Bentley, what do you think of this crazy, cheesy background?
Yeah, crazy cheesy.
Yeah, we're very aware it's cheesy. Dom's going to flip through some other backgrounds after I'm done talking to Kevin Gallagher. Kevin, how are you?
Hey there, how you doing?
Good. You don't have your crazy background on. But welcome to school.
Well, it's still on. It's just I keep moving all over. Now I'm one of the little people.
So I just wanted to introduce everybody. Did I miss anybody? I'm Tony Boldy. I've been an actor for 20 plus years. I've produced a number of projects that are currently on the air or in theaters as we speak. And I'm very proud to say I'm sharing what I learned from Van Mar Academy of Motion Picture and Television Acting with you. And you, meaning class of 2020 and 21, are going off to use it, and it's working. So what we're doing now is we're creating a school called the World Acting Academy, and we're sharing this with the world. And we have a bunch of students in Spain and various Latin-speaking countries and continents of Africa, which Sol's going to go over and spread it all over Africa for us while he travels. We've got Romania, we've got Russia, we've got France, we've got Germany, we've got England, Canada. It's just exploding. And so we're going to start having different classes with different teachers with different languages. So this is just kind of the beginning of something huge. Okay. So with that being said, Dom, why don't you switch up the background? And who has work today? Raise your hand if you have work today. We're going to do some showcasing. Holden, Harper, Ethan, Zach. Ethan, I know you have something. And who's D? Is that Ethan? Is that you, Ethan? The letter D?
No.
Who's the letter D? All right. I like this one for a minute. So again, by raise of hands, who has work today? Raise your hands. Holden. Okay. Dom, of course. There we go. All right. So pretty much everybody. And Kayla just did something. Hey, there's Carista. Say hi, Carista.
Hi.
So Carista,
Hi, Mommy.
there's three of these guys that were in the NFL, whether it's filmmaking or they were players for the NFL. Let's say hi to Ray. Say hi, Ray, to Carista.
Hello, Carissa. How are you?
She was with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. And then let's say hi to Theron. And he was is a filmmaker. And then Ray's good friend who just joined us today was with multiple teams in the NFL. Say hi.
How you doing? Hi.
Hi, what teams?
I played with Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns, and then I got cut from a couple teams. But I had a couple of good friends play for the Dallas Cowboys, so I heard that you were a cheerleader.
Yeah, well, good to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
So thanks for letting your beautiful daughter in our class. She's amazing. All right, we just wanted to say hi, Carista.
All right, bye. Good to meet y'all. Y'all have fun.
Okay.
Finish your stuff.
All right. So who wants to go first? You want to go first? All right, Harper. Harper's going to go first. So how are we going to spotlight them, Dom? This is an experiment.
I'm going to have to go ahead and switch into gallery and then spotlight.
Okay. Do you want? I think there's one other. Yeah, go do what you're doing. You're in control. I have no idea what we're doing here, so we're just kind of improvising. All right. So we're going to put you in the spotlight, Harper. There you go. And so when you're ready, you're all warmed up, right? You're prepared emotionally, physically, spiritually, taking a breath.
Yes, but I have a question for you.
What?
Would you mind just saying why are fire trucks red? Because what I'm doing is it's the thing that Siri says when you ask her.
Sure.
So just whenever, I'll be fine.
Ready?
Yeah.
Harper, why are fire trucks red?
Because they have 8 wheels and 4 people on them. And 8 plus 4 is 12. And wait, let me start over.
Okay, no worries. Take a breath. Wait, take a breath. You got to readjust, reapproach. Let's get her in the spotlight again. She's out of the spotlight.
She's in the spotlight.
Oh, well, mine went back to group view, but okay. So take a breath, and I want you to look at the camera, not at your lines. Even though if your lines have to move your lines over. All right,
I don't have lines.
Then look at the
I
camera,
have
not us. There you go. That's connecting with us. All right, whenever you're ready, I'm going to give you a line. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Harper, why are fire trucks red?
Because they have 8 wheels and 4 people on them. And 8 plus 4 is 12. There are 12 inches in a foot, and 1 foot equals a ruler. Queen Elizabeth was a ruler, and Queen Elizabeth was also a ship. And ships sailed the seas, and the seas are fish, and fish have fins. And the fins fought the Russians, and the Russians are red, and fire trucks are always rushing around.
Oh, well, that makes sense. So I'm going to have you do it one more time. I want you to curl your hair. Like take your finger in your hair and just play in your hair like, oh my God. Bring out the Valley Girl. There you go. Ready? And do that character. Here we go. Harper, oh my God, why are fire trucks red?
They have 8 wheels and 4 people on them, and 8 plus 4 is 12. There are 12 inches in a foot, and 1 foot equals a ruler. Queen Elizabeth was a ruler, and Queen Elizabeth was also a ship. And the ship sailed the seas, and in the seas are fish. Fish have fins, and the fins fought the Russians, and the Russians are red. Fire trucks are always rushing around.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Big round of applause for Harper Hill. She breaks the ice on day 1 of World Acting Academy. How old are you?
First one. My end is frozen.
That's what, all right. I wish we could see it, Carista. That's not fair, but okay. All right, guys, let's go to the group view. Let's go to a new classroom. We're going to do, now we're in second period. We just finished first period. So we're experimenting here, by the way. And this is second period class. This is home economics. And we are going to have, Kayla, you wanna perform in front of people? Do you get nervous?
Oh, I'm good. I'll just watch.
I knew you were gonna say that. You're gonna have to get over that.
Right.
Holden, you ready? All right, let's put
Sure. Well, before I say that, Dom, you ready?
All right, we're gonna
I can't
spotlight
hear you.
Dom and we're gonna spotlight Holden. So
Are you muted, Dom?
Yes, I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Spotlight guy.
Just to let everybody know, I'm a bit more familiar with this than Dom.
All right, remember, no justification. We can pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
I just got this,
No justification. I hate that.
All
You
right.
guys know I hate that. Don't explain or complain. Just do your best.
All right.
This is class. This is not, you're not on a set. This is class. And you're allowed to take risks. You're allowed to stretch. You're allowed to go for it and fall on your face. This is what we do here. We reach for the stars. We try something we've never tried before.
Now, see, that's kind of getting personal. See, I'm a clown and we fall on our faces all the time. Okay.
Good. Then I want to see you fall on your face because you risked everything. Go
As
for
long
it.
as I don't break my nose.
Here we go, guys. And action.
All right. Give me, I'll tell you when I'm ready if that's okay, Dom. Thank you. I'm ready.
Do you think you're alone?
What?
Do you have a soulmate?
Yeah. Shakespeare, Nietzsche, Frost, O'Connor, Chaucer, Kant.
They're all dead.
Not to me, they're not.
But you can't give back to them, Will.
Not without a heater and some serious smelling salts.
That's what I'm
No.
saying, Will. You'll never have that kind of relationship in a world where you're afraid to take the first step, all because you're seeing the negative things that might happen down the line.
Oh, so what? You're gonna take the professor's side on this?
Don't give me your line of crap.
I didn't want the job.
It's not about that job. I'm not saying you should work for the government, but you could do anything you want. And there are people who work their whole lives laying brick, so their kids have a chance at the kind of opportunity you have. What do you want to do?
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody gets what they ask for, Will. That's a cop-out.
And why is it a cop-out? I don't see anything wrong with laying brick. That's somebody's home I'm building, or somebody's car I'm fixing. Somebody's gonna get to work the next day because of me. There's honor in that.
You're right, Will. Any man who takes a 40-minute train ride so those college kids can come in the morning and their floors will be clean and their trash cans will be empty is an honorable man. And when they get drunk and puke in the sink, they don't have to see it the next morning. It's because of you. That's real work. And there's honor in that, which I'm sure is why you took the job. I just want to know why you decided to sneak around at night, writing on chalkboards and lying about it, because there's no honor in that. Something you want to say? Well, why don't you come back when you have an answer for me?
What?
Well, if you don't answer my questions, you're just wasting my time.
Wait. No, hold up. Wait, screw. What the hell are you? Who the hell are you to lecture me about life? You freaking burnout. Where's your soulmate? Dead. She dies and you just cash in your chips. That's a freaking cop-out. You know, some people can lose and then have the balls to ante up again.
I've been there. I played my cards.
Yeah, and you freaking lost. And like I said, some people have the sack to freaking ante up again.
Look at me. What do you want to do? You and your bull crap. You got an answer for everybody, but I asked you a straight question and you can't give me a straight answer because you don't know.
Oh, look at that. Holden. Other than looking and reading in the paper, the performance and emotional connection I'm really happy with. I definitely want you to take my cold reading classes. I need to get you out of the paper. Okay. Even if you don't know it, I still can teach you how to get out of the paper. But I'm really happy with your emotional connection. Let's go to Bentley if he's available if he was able to watch that.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Holden, good job. What's your objective in this scene?
My objective is, I know his objective, and my objective is to play with him to enable him at the beginning of the scene. To enable him and to get him to reassure me that being a because I've seen the movie, that being in my spot, though I'm a genius, being in my spot, being a janitor, that it's fine to stay where I am. I don't have to capitalize or seize these incredible opportunities that my genius can probably help me with, that my genius can allow me to get. I'm comfortable being a janitor.
Let me interrupt for a second. Hold on. If you were to say it in one,
Dom, get out and get you out, bro.
If you were to try to say it in one sentence, what you need from that character that you're doing the scene with, what do you need from that person?
I need confirmation from Sean that it's okay to continue being a janitor at the college that I work at.
Okay, I think that you're a little off in the objective. I think that what this scene is about is you need him to prove to you that he is up to the task and he is equal to your intelligence and he's equal to you. In order for you to open up to him or work with him, he's got to prove that he's up to your level. So you're going to test him with different things about honor. You're going to poke buttons at him. You're going to try to hurt his feelings. You're going to throw different things at this guy to see how he responds. And he actually, at the end of the scene, rises to the task and does prove to you, because he says there's honor and there's no honor in that, right? So he does prove to you that he's intelligent, he's up to the task. So even though he kind of puts you down, you're still winning your objective. Okay, because he's proven to you that, yes, okay, I think I can work with this guy. Now, when you're putting through somebody a test like this, don't be afraid to go after these things like pushing his buttons. Don't be afraid to really go after the there's honor in that. Challenge him more. Go after challenging him, make him rise to you. Okay. And if you go after that with a single purpose, the scene's going to take a different life and it's going to get you more active, especially when he's doing his talking, because the way you're listening, you should be challenging him as well. Okay. Because I had it split screen because I wanted to see you when I don't know what the main screen was, but I wanted to see you when Dom was talking, because I wanted to see how you were working when the camera was not supposedly on you. All right. So if we were to do this scene again, and I don't know if Tony has time for it or not, but I would like just do a slight adjustment and go after it more. Challenge this guy, make him prove to you that he's worthy.
Okay.
We definitely have time. This class is for Kayla, Holden, and Ethan specifically, and then the rest of us will be showcasing as well. But this is our class slot. So yeah, we do have time for Holden.
Can we throw it up one more time and just go after that, Holden?
I can do that. I do have one question. I'm probably having an oversight here, but if I'm winning my objective when he says, give me one moment. If I'm winning my objective when he says, when did you say I was beginning to win my objective?
Well, that he's at one point he says, oh yeah, there's no honor in you sneaking around and writing stuff on the boards and stuff. Part of you is thrilled that he does that and says that to you, right? Because he's proving that he's an equal sparring partner. He got you.
See.
You see what I mean?
When he says that, so he's saying that my job is honorable, but then he tries to push my buttons and point out that what I've been doing, answering the questions on the chalkboard and being discreet about it, that's not honorable, and that would push my buttons. And that
so he's in that, and you're kind of happy that somebody actually is up to the task and up to being smart enough to get you back. That's why you end up working with this guy, right?
Okay.
Because you've gone through this life where you're smarter than everyone. You've made all the other therapists go need therapy themselves. They bawl, they break down, they cry, and you walk out of there, filing your nails, laughing to yourself like, what a bunch of pieces of crap. They're all loser therapists. They decided to go into therapy because they need therapy. I'm too smart for them. So now you're put up with another therapist. You don't know that this is going to be the guy you end up working with. He's just another therapist, so to speak. And you're challenging him to see if he's up to the task of you, or if he's going to be another bubbly, blubbering. That's the word I'm looking for. Blubbering baby by the time of the session's over, and he's crying to himself, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you challenge it to him, put him dead to rights, make him prove to you that he's up to handling you.
And that's why I'm angry when he's ending the session, because he just proved himself for me. So I believed, like, I could have, I see what you're saying. Finally, we got to the point where I could start opening up, but it's at that point that he's rushing me out.
Yeah, and he probably could have extended the session, but he really wanted to show you he's up to the task and he's got the upper hand.
Oh yeah, he's got the power. Okay.
That's how he gets your respect, because you don't have respect for anybody. All right.
Mhm.
And this guy finally got to you, and you're finally thinking, maybe this guy I could be vulnerable to. Maybe he's gone through enough and he's been vulnerable enough, but he's also smart. He turned my thing of honor back around on me, and he's right. I like this guy. As much it's like if you're a boxer or a fighter and you go in and you just whoop someone's ass all the time in a boxing ring, eventually when someone hits you back a couple times, you're like, yeah, finally I get to test my fighting skills.
Yeah.
Right. And this guy hit you back pretty good. And as much as it hurt, part of you is like, yeah, finally a sparring partner, somebody that's equal to me. And then right when you realize, and finally I got someone to spar with, he goes, all right, I'm done fighting for the day, and walks out of the ring. It's like, wait, what? Wait. You see what I mean?
Yeah, he walks out and acts like he's better with me. He leaves with the power. Yeah.
He leaves with the power, but you still win your objective. And you don't always win your objective in every scene. You want to go after an objective that you're going to try to win. And it might be written that you don't win your objective, but by him getting one up on you by saying, yeah, there's no honor in sneaking around, Will, by him punching you back.
Oh,
okay, we lost him. So we're gonna wait for him to come back. Holden, I want to say hi to Taylor. Taylor Starr is here. Dimitri Morris is here. Welcome, guys. We're happy you guys are here. Ethan, you're gonna go up next when Bentley comes back. So let's get Ethan on the spotlight stage, and when we get Bentley back in, we'll finish what he was saying. So Ethan, you're up now. Let's get him in the spotlight. All right, Ethan, you ready, bro? What are you doing? A monologue?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Whenever you're ready, take it away.
Okay.
Everybody mute your mics. Anyone that's unmuted, please mute.
As for Barry and his friends, it seemed like their adventures would never end. But in a blink, they were all grown up and ready for the future. Kind of something my dad told me about. The days are long, but the years are short. As I watched my brother and his friends celebrate on that stage, I finally understood what he meant. I knew I said I couldn't wait till Barry left for college, but the truth is, he's my best friend, and I would miss him.
All right. Now, can you connect more with us and not the paper? Because you keep looking at the paper. And I know it's probably new. So just don't scoop, but get your line and then deliver it to us. You want to try it one more time?
Yeah.
Try your best not to be locked in that paper, okay?
Okay.
We don't know your lines. So if you fake your lines, like you just know what you're trying to accomplish, that's okay. Right? Don't be stuck to that piece of paper. Okay. Here we go. And action.
As for Barry and his friends, it seemed like their adventures would never end. But in a blink, they were all grown up and ready for the future. Kind of something my dad told me. The days are long, but the years are short. Watching my brother and his friends celebrate on that stage, I finally understood what he meant. I know I said I couldn't wait till Barry left for college, but he's my best friend, and I would miss him.
Isn't that better? Doesn't that feel better when you're like not so like trusting that paper? Yesterday in our class at BSA, we grabbed the scripts and we all threw them behind us. Like we don't want to be slaves to that piece of paper. You did a really good job. You're a working actor now. You're doing a Disney play. When does it? I guess what, October? What?
September 24th through the 27th.
So can all of us watch online, or do we go in person? How do we see you?
It's like a stage, right, Zach? Or I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, when we get closer, we'll announce it here. Maybe you'll get some of us to support you. All right.
Thank you.
Bentley's back. I don't know if you saw this, Bentley. We're going to go back to Holden, but if you saw this and wanted to say something to Ethan, you're more than welcome to, Bentley. Bentley's our celebrity guest today.
I unfortunately, I
didn't. My phone died and I had to
Oh,
jump onto my computer. And as soon as I got my computer on, I had to take care of a couple of things, but I'm back.
No worries, no worries. So we'll have you go back to Holden in just a sec. So I will do your critique. Ethan, you're growing a lot. You've come a long way. The fact that I asked you to take direction, you took it and you actually got out of the paper. That's huge because you used to be really attached to that, right? It was our crutch. Like,
Yeah.
So you're coming along. What was the emotion that you felt when you started, and what emotion did you feel at the end?
I had like two emotions at the same time. I felt like happy for my brother and happy that he's graduating, but also I feel sad that he's going to college. And I realized
And
that I missed out on.
And have you experienced those emotions in your real life before?
Mhm.
And did you pull from your real life and try to bring that experience to this scene?
Yeah.
So you could almost relate as yourself. Okay. Well, I could see it. You've come a long way, and I think you're doing a really good job. And thank you for showcasing in front of our audience here. I think it's good for you once in a while, not just to do privates, but to be in front of a group. So you don't really get nervous, do you, right? You're a singer?
Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm a singer.
Yeah. If at the end I ask you to sing, would you sing later?
I don't know.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Would you be willing?
I don't know.
You don't have to.
Song. I don't really know any songs.
Okay, no worries. I didn't know if you were practicing one in the play.
I am, but it's still in the works. So.
Okay, no worries. Well, maybe right before the play, you'll practice here in front of us.
Yeah.
All right, Ethan. Big round of applause for Ethan. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
I'm proud of these guys. Zach, let's bring Zach in really quick. Zach and Ethan are doing a play. I think they have some scenes together. So Zach, let's get you in really quick.
Hello.
Do you guys have scenes together, you and Ethan?
Yeah, I think the final scene, right?
Obviously, you guys aren't ready to put the play up today if you're asking those questions.
But,
Have you not? You've not run the whole show yet, huh?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you?
Oh, okay.
can you hear
Cool.
me?
Yeah.
I hear you.
I think me and Ethan have the final scene together.
Okay.
I
So you
think-
guys haven't run the whole play yet, obviously.
No, not the whole thing, all the way through yet.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Just keep checking in. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's get Ethan out. And Zach, do you have a monologue or what are you doing?
I don't have a monologue, but I can do a song.
Yeah. Only do about 2 minutes of it though. Don't do
Yeah, of course.
don't do the full
Yo,
length like Tom does.
Full-length
Give me
song.
one quick second to try something a little bit new here. before
All
you-
right, we're experimenting today. This is all just to see what this thing can do. This is not
Yeah.
our normal stage, you guys. This is not what it's gonna look like. This is just for today.
Damn, hold on. Give me one quick second. So I really want to see if this thing will work, and then you're good to go.
So
Technical
warm up.
stuff is always fun.
Get warmed up, Zach. And again, we have some people just watching. We're glad they're here. Dimitri's driving home. We wanted to get home safe, but when he gets home, say hi to you
And
guys.
I don't know if I can remove myself from this, so give me one quick second.
Yes.
You know any jokes? Tell us one.
Okay, what do you call security guards that stand outside of Samsung
What do you
shop?
call security
Samsung
guards that
shops?
stand outside of Samsung shops? Anybody know? By a raise of hand, if anybody knows. Say it one more time, Harper.
What do you call security guards that stand outside of Samsung shops?
I don't know. What do you call them?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, but up. So this is the month of comedy. We're working on stand-up comedy. And so I'm having all the young kids write their own jokes. And there you go. Big play, Ray. You got to write your own jokes. You got to top Harper. Anybody else have stand-up jokes? Kelly, anybody? I see you doing your finger at me. What you got, Kelly? You're on mute.
I'm just more witty, knock knock,
Who's there?
more like
Let's go.
not me. I'm not, the jokes are just more on the spot. Ray's funny though. Ray's a funny guy. Yeah, he has jokes and just more being able to have a call back in the joke. So setting the joke up first and then being able to have a call back. So not being the angry black comedian, that's going to be my joke. I'm going to try not to be angry.
I love it. Well, you guys, I want all of you to write your own stand-up jokes. So start writing them because I may call you and you got to have something ready.
I have another joke.
What do you got, Harper?
Okay. Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby?
Why couldn't the what?
Pony sing a lullaby.
Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby? Anybody know? You know, Kelly?
Drawing a blank. The pony and the lullaby. Nope.
I got one.
Okay, what?
Just a sec. Let's hear the answer before you jump on her, Coleman. What's your answer, Coleman?
He was getting hoarse.
No.
No. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, what happened, Dom? All right, I'm not sure what happened. All right, go for it, Kelly.
All right, what did the dad buffalo say to the son when he was going to college?
What did the dad buffalo say to the baby buffalo, the calf, when he was going to college? Anybody know?
Yeah.
I know.
What?
What it is.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. It's one of my best jokes. My best joke.
All right. What's the answer, Kelly?
Bison.
Oh, bison. Yeah.
You get it, bison?
All right.
You get the joke?
I like it. I like the way you respond to your jokes more than the joke.
It's funnier if I laugh at the bad joke.
They're good. Keep doing them. This is what I'm encouraging guys to do. Stand-up comedy. There's no right or wrong. Just do it. Harper, you had another one.
What was the one that
What's God's favorite food?
Ella?
What's God's favorite food?
That was Ella's. That's Ella's joke.
We're gonna give her credit for it too. She wrote it. What's God's favorite food?
Nice.
Harper?
What?
What's God's favorite food? It's Ella's joke. She wrote it.
Holy guacamole.
That's one answer. There's two more answers, but yes, that was her answer.
Angel food cake.
That's another one. And what's the third one? Angel hair pasta. So those are three different options for the same joke. And so she's working on writing, and she's only what, 11 or 12 as well. So these young kids are killing it. Okay.
All these questions, I'm feeling like we need big money, but we aren't playing a game.
Yeah, I like the stage we're on. Anybody have more jokes before we get back to Holden and get serious again?
I have another one.
Go for it.
Okay. What does Grumpy Cat say? What does Grumpy Cat sing for a lullaby?
What does Grumpy Cat sing for a lullaby? Anybody know? Raise your hand. What does Grumpy Cat sing for a lullaby? I don't know. What?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I want to hit you with a car.
Oh, you're horrible. Boo. That's so mean. So mean. Okay, guys. Big round of applause for our stand-up interlude as we go back to Holden and Bentley.
We're going to do Zach.
We're going to do Holden and Bentley Mitchum because Bentley's back. His time's limited, so I take advantage of it while he's here. So there's Holden, and there's Bentley's coming in, and then you guys finish where you were.
All right.
Hey.
I think I got the note. I think I'm ready to take it a second time.
All right, let's do it again. Dom, do you want to give him the lyrics or the lines?
Yeah, here, let me pop in too.
Let's take this part serious. So we'll take a little bit of the cheese down and go pretty serious for him.
Mm-hmm. And Wait, hold on. I got to take away the stage in order for me to get in.
Yeah, just go back to the share screen because when the kids are being serious, I want to be serious.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony, you're fine with me working with him for like a minute or two on this?
Tear it up. We learn by watching. So absolutely,
cool.
I'm honored you're willing to do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So everybody pay attention because this works for your acting too. Bentley's one of the top teachers in Hollywood.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. I'm going to get ready too.
All right. Will do, my dude. Thank you. I'm ready.
Start it strong, Holden. Start it already. In your face. Look at this joke. Laugh at him. Laugh at him. Make him feel like he's small. What a loser he is. Take it, Dom.
Do you think you're all alone?
What?
Do you have a soulmate?
Define that.
Someone who challenges you in every way, who takes you places, open things up for you, a soulmate.
Yeah. Frost, O'Connor, Shakespeare, Nietzsche, Chaucer, Kant.
They're all dead.
Say those.
Say those. Not. Wait,
stop.
To me, they're not.
Hold on. Say those again. Challenge him with those. You've read all of those. Has he?
Oh no, he hasn't. I know who they are. He doesn't.
Right. Challenge him again. You said those are your soulmates. Who's your soulmate? Look where mine are. Have you read these guys? Because I have.
I got you.
Ask
Okay.
him again, Dom.
Do you have a soulmate?
Yeah. Shakespeare, Nietzsche, Frost, O'Connor, Chaucer, Pope, Kant.
They're all dead.
Not to me, they're not.
But you can't give back to them, Will.
Not without a heater and some serious smelling salts.
That's
No.
what I'm saying. You'll never have the kind of relationship in a world where you're afraid to take the first step because all you're seeing are the negatives that might happen down the road.
So what? You're gonna take the professor's side on this?
Accuse him. Accuse him.
Accuse him.
Yeah, the professor is the biggest piece of turd that there is. You're going to take that guy's side, make him feel small.
Okay. Okay.
You're one of those guys? I thought you were better than that. You're going to align yourself with that piece of garbage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like every beat, you want to keep going after him, keep pushing his buttons.
Got you.
All right. Dom, feed him.
All that you're going to see are the negatives that might happen down the road.
Oh, what? So wait, you're gonna take the professor's side on this?
Oh, don't give me your line of crap.
I didn't want the job.
It's not about that job. I'm not saying you should work for the government, but you could do anything you want. People.
Back it up again. When you say I didn't want the job, I want you to own that. That job was beneath you, okay? Make him seem like he's the idiot for even suggesting you would take the job, okay?
I got you.
Feed it again. Sorry, guys.
Don't give me your line of crap.
I didn't want the job.
It's not about that job. I'm not saying you should work for the government, but you could do anything you want. And there are people who work their lives laying brick so their kids have a chance at the opportunity you have. What do you want to do?
What? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
Feed him
I'm
the last
sorry.
part of it, Tom. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody gets what they ask for, Will. That's a cop-out.
Why is it a cop-out? I don't see anything wrong with laying brick. That's somebody's home I'm building. Or somebody's car I'm
Challenge
fixing.
him. Challenge him. Make him
Challenge him.
realize he's not even smart enough to get what you're doing.
Challenge him. Challenge him.
Mhm.
Can you leave me in again, Dom? Thank you.
Yes. Nobody gets what they ask for, Will. That's a cop-out.
Why is it a cop-out? I don't see anything wrong with laying brick. That's somebody's home I'm building or somebody's car I'm fixing. Somebody's going to get to work the next day because of me.
Because of me. Right?
Because of me.
That's right.
There's honor in that.
You're right, Will.
Okay. There's moments when you want to be able to take victory dances. When you say a victory dance is a little celebration where you just feel that you just got him. So when you say, there's honor in that, sit back and be like,
okay,
right? Take a moment of enjoyment. Like, screw you, there's honor in that, pal.
Yep.
Whatever your victory dance is.
It's another test. I got you.
Yeah, celebrate you that you just won that point. There's honor. When someone's coming to work, they're going to get there. They're going to walk. They're going to be in the freaking building that I put the bricks there. All right. So there's honor in that, buddy.
I got you.
That little is the victory dance to yourself. Okay. Because what you're doing was great. You just needed to put a little twist at the end of it. Feed him again that little bit, Dom.
The cop out bit. Thank you, Dom.
That's a cop-out.
Why is it a cop-out? I don't see anything wrong with laying brick. That's somebody's home I'm building. Or somebody's car I'm fixing. Somebody's going to get to work the next day because of me. There's honor in that.
You're right, Will. Any man who takes a 40-minute train ride so those college kids can come in the morning and their floors will be clean and their trash cans will be empty is an honorable man. And when they get drunk and puke in the sink, they don't have to see it the next morning because of you. That's real work. And there's honor in that, which I'm sure is why you took the job. I just want to know why you decided to sneak around at night, writing on chalkboards and lying about it. Because there's no honor in that.
He's gaining your respect. Look at him.
Something you want to say? Why don't you come back when you have an answer for me?
Wait, what?
If you won't answer my questions, you're just wasting my time.
Wait, wait, screw you. Who the hell are you to lecture me about life? Freaking burnout. Where's your soulmate?
Push his buttons.
You freaking burnout. Where's your soulmate? Dead. She dies and you just cash in your chips. That's a freaking cop out.
I've been there. I played my hand.
Yeah, that's right. And you lost. You freaking lost. And some people would have the sack to go back and ante up again.
Look at me. What do you want to do? You and your bullcrap. You got an answer for everybody, but I asked you a straight question. And you can't give me a straight answer because you don't know.
Respect him. He got you. Maybe even a little smile, but he got you. Is that scene? Yeah, scene?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, bravo, man. When you have your objective on, it gives you something to go after clearly, and it gives you permission to go after it. And it gave you some beats that really brought you alive, and it also brought you into that moment of appreciating when he got you. And those are positive choices. You always want to choose positive things as an actor, right? So even when he's getting you, you kind of like it in a weird way, you know? Mm-hmm. And that it gives us an insight and an intrigue into watching your character. He just said something that most people would have been upset by. And you're kind of looking at him like, yeah, you respect this guy. You know
what's funny? You know what's funny? I watched this movie. I watched this movie and I have actually, like I said, I knew this a little bit more than Dom. I performed this before, and I was told that I performed it very well, but I still felt like I wasn't trying to mimic the original performance. But there were it wasn't even subtle. It was beyond subtle. Super small, like almost undetectable nuances. And now I understand that was that weird liking what he was doing. I had the impression that the objective that I had, I portrayed that and the people liked it. But this one is so much more specific and entertaining and interesting to the character.
What also it does when you go after an objective, and you guys who've heard me talk before have heard this, when you go after an objective that's kind of on a human level, because we do this with people in our lives. We challenge our parents, we challenge our brothers, we challenge our sisters, we challenge significant others. I don't know what your life is like, but I'm sure that if you aren't, but when you start getting into a romantic relationship with someone, you're going to challenge them to see if they're up for the task. Because if you find somebody that you're walking all over, you're not going to have any respect for them.
Yeah.
So you'll have your little ways to push their buttons and test and see how they rise back. And that's part of the seduction and the flirtation of when you're getting to know somebody. And when they rise up to that, you have a respect for them. And it's like, I like this person and I trust this person because they've earned my respect.
There's a pleasure to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's even when you're going after that, there is a pleasure to them rising up to the challenge of you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you did do well the first time. I just thought your objective was a little bit off.
Mm-hmm. I like the way you took it. the way you took it helped me achieve what I felt was missing, but I didn't know which direction to go. It seemed like it's not smart, but I idolize a lot of these really good actors, and there was just something missing from not their performance, because I'm not trying to mimic them, but from their character. There was something missing that I don't want to mimic them, but I can still copy that characteristic, not that certain acting movement, not like director wise, but I can still utilize that characteristic that added some color to their character. That's what I felt with my other performance. I felt like it could have been more colorful.
Well,
And
it became more colorful when you locked into what you're going after. It's like you didn't have to intellectualize it at all. And a lot of times when you're doing a scene and you're rehearsing and you're going over it and over, you intellectualize a lot of things. But when you clicked into the objective and you had Dom sitting there and you were trying to get him and poke his buttons, you weren't going, oh, next I'm going to do this. You were like in the camera doing it. And that's when like that moment comes alive, that rawness. Because if you go through planning everything you're going to do, it's going to be polished and boring, right? So just connecting to your objective like you did and going after it was great. And it's good to look at other actors and take scenes from them, but bring your own work. And how did you connect it? How are you going to push his buttons? How are you going to do it? How does Holden do it, right? And a lot of people will make the mistakes of trying to imitate the other actor.
I used to.
Thinking that, oh, because that person did it so well, but you know what? Maybe you could do it even better. Maybe they didn't get it right. Ever think of that? Just because their name is Dustin Hoffman, or in this movie, Robin Williams and Matt Damon, just because they have these big names, does it mean they got it right? Not necessarily. Maybe your choices are even more effective. So don't ever try to imitate another actor in your performances. Bring your own connection to the objective and go after it your way, Holden. And the adjustments you made, I'm really happy. I was drawn in. I was like watching, like, I was making my own faces, like, because you were getting reactions out of me. I was zoning into how you were feeling, and I was rooting for you, because as I started saying at the beginning of this, when you have a human level objective, we get attached to watching you going after it. Even if we don't know it intellectually, subconsciously, we can kind of, and that's what drew you into this performance. When he did it, there was something underneath it going on that you related to. You knew what was going on, and so you were drawn into the scene. And I felt that this time through. The very first time it was good, but I wasn't drawn in and invested like the last time you did it. So thank you. Thank you.
You helped me see what I couldn't see.
No, it was beautiful. Thank you.
Opened up my eyes.
And thank you, Tony, for letting.
Yeah, no, that was great, Bentley. We really appreciate your wise words, and hopefully all you guys heard that, and you guys were able to utilize that for your character work, your breakdown, your scene studies, your cold reading. Kayla, are you there, Kayla?
Yes.
Do you mind if I have Dom play your audition piece? Would you be okay with that?
You cut out.
Would you mind if I had Dom play your audition piece for tomorrow for Bentley?
Oh, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dom, are you able to cue that up? I emailed it to you.
Video queued.
All right, let's play this for you, Bentley. If you get a chance to see this, she's auditioning tomorrow, so we want to make sure we tighten it up for her. So this is Kayla Perkins.
Kayla Perkins. I can't believe this. How could you? After 4 years. 4 freaking years. You want to do this? I give you everything. I was there when nobody else was for you. You told me that I was the one that you had been looking for all this time. We moved in together. We got engaged. We even had little Charlie. But it was never enough for you, was it? You started working. You come home late. You'd go to work. You wouldn't call. You didn't want to talk to us. I could never understand why. Until a week later, you want to come home and tell me that we're over and that I need to get my stuff and I need to move? What happened? I'll never understand. But the truth is, I'm gonna be okay. Because I deserve better. And you know what? I might have been that scared little girl once before and naive and believe everything, but not anymore. And deep down, the person that I feel sorry for in this situation, it's you.
All right, let's go back to group view. Bring round of applause. I had Holden's face, his little screenshot staring at you. I don't know if you saw that, but that would be like what your boyfriend would do to you.
I did.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, you got to watch that little stuff, Dom. Bentley, do you want to comment on what you just saw?
I didn't see it on my end, so it isn't showing up on the video.
No worries. Okay, sounds great.
Okay. What was the name?
That was Kayla.
Kayla?
Kayla from Kentucky.
Hi, Kayla.
This is Bentley. All right, jump me out, Dom. I'm going to let him critique her tonight. She's got an audition.
So do you know anything about this character you're auditioning for, or is that it? Was that all you got?
Oh, I just had to perform a monologue.
So is it a monologue you chose?
I wrote it.
You wrote it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your objective in this monologue? What do you want from the person you're saying this stuff to?
Oh, he messed up and he did wrong. So I just want to tell him how I feel to make him feel somewhat bad, if that makes sense. And to know that I'm going to be okay.
Do you want him back?
No.
No. So this is your way of punctuating that you don't want him back, basically, and that you're going to be okay. Because there's like the first half of the monologue, it seems like it's one kind of why did you do this? Why? I don't remember the dialogue and I don't have it in front of me, but the first half seems kind of like, why did you do this? You said, I thought we had all this stuff. And then the second half seems to be, well, I'm going to be okay. Screw you. Is that kind of the two halves that I'm getting there?
Yeah, I think you're right. I wrote it in like 5 minutes.
Is this based on something true?
Yeah.
Okay. When I was hearing it, and I didn't know you wrote it, and I don't know it's something that's true, but as a monologue, it read to me as a scene that, at least the first half, that you actually wanted this person to fix this situation. That this situation was broken and you were hurt, and you needed this person to say something or do something that would fix this situation or fix this hurt. And then it kind of switched halfway through where you were saying, well, I'm okay, don't worry about it. And so then I thought, well, is that more like her trying to pump her own self up? So it was kind of a fracted monologue, okay? Like there was a fracture in the middle of it. If you're going to go after, I can give you the same notes for both things that I was going to say, but if you're going to go after that this is you telling this person that you're done and it's over, then this is a scene about power, okay? And if it's a scene about power, then you're using him to empower yourself and take your power back as a strong, independent woman. And the first half of this scene is going to be a setup for the second half of the scene. And in order to make that setup work, you're going to have to, in my opinion, show him that you're not okay. To lure him into, I need you to fix this. I need you to make everything all right. That you're upset and you're hurt. So that when you turn around and hit him with the second part, Big Play Ray did a monologue a couple of weeks ago or last week, where at the very end of it, you flipped it around. You remember that? Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's where you're doing the setup so that when you hit him with the last half, you're really getting your power back. Now that's if you're going to choose the objective of getting your power back, and that's what this scene is about. I thought the scene was about, you needed this person to fix the situation. You needed this person to fix you and to make you okay, to make it okay, to make everything okay. And it's kind of the same action about it. However, it would change the second half of it, where the second half of it is more of you're using them, you're using that person there to realize that you are okay, all right? So you said it's about a power thing, you wrote it about truth, so we'll go with the power thing. The first half of it, when you're going to show somebody that it's not okay, that this situation's not okay, and you're going to set it up for them to want to fix it, or maybe lure them back in and see how distraught you are, you have to show them that you're not okay and that you're distraught. All right. What I got from your performance was, it was a little, I don't want to say easy, but it wasn't uncomfortable for you. And I'm sure you've been in arguments with a boyfriend or a significant other or somebody close to you, that when you get into an argument, it's very hard to sit there and look at them straight in the eye and just have a conversation like that. Usually you're busying yourself, you'll get up and you go start shuffling your socks around in a drawer, you go into the kitchen and grab a water. It's uncomfortable to have these kind of conversations, all right? That's human nature. And since it's a monologue and you're sitting in this type of space, you can do that by not making it as easy to look in their eyes in the first half of the monologue, okay? Because it was very easy for you to look at this person dead in the eyes. What are the first couple lines of the monologue? Did she freeze?
Yeah, she might have. Yeah, she's having a little issue. So I know she can hear us, but she may have froze. So Harper, always be ready with a joke for these moments. What you got? Look one up. We're back. We got her back. Kayla, you froze on us.
Yeah.
Kayla, what are...
I think yeah, but I can't believe you could do this to me.
Okay, I got the point, because you froze out again on me. I don't know if everyone else you froze out on. But I mean, if it's going to be like that, you can't just be like, I can't believe I can't believe you did this to me again. You know, it's got to be like, I cannot believe you. Oh, you did this to me again? You know, beat. Then, you know, it's about you. It's about you. Then, oh, this sucks. Blah, blah, blah. You're setting him up. You're saying, fix me, fix the situation. I'm distraught. I can't believe this. Life sucks. Oh my God, I can't live without you. You know what? I'm better off without you, sucker. Okay? That's the payoff at the end. But you don't get the payoff if you don't set it up at the beginning. Does that make sense? It's very hard. If I was in an argument with someone I loved, it would be very hard for me to sit there and go, I can't believe you did this to me again. You did this, you did that. I thought things were good when we moved in, we had this, that, and the other thing, and now you want me out, and I can't believe that you want me out. There's too much at stake. There's too much emotion involved. There's too much history between the two of you guys, okay? Now, if that's how it really happened in real life, that's fine, but we want to see heightened reality. We want to see it believable, and we want to see a performance. we can go out on the sidewalk and see people do real life all day long, and it doesn't cost us $15 at the movie theater. We want to see performances that are worth $15 to see, where you're going after something, you're drawing us in, you're making us root for you. So when the scene's over, we're going, yes. All right. Am I making sense on this? Did I cut out, or am I making sense on this to you?
Yeah, she's having internet issues, but
Sorry.
I'll go
Yeah,
ahead and upload this as an unlisted video so you can hear everything that Bentley is saying after class.
Thank
cool,
you.
cool. So let's continue to push through then. We're running a little short on time. So if you want to say some final words, Bentley, to her.
I would just say, I would do it one more time, tape it one more time. Don't be as comfortable in saying what you're saying the first half. Express your feelings, your sadness, your hurt, your fears. Get him to want to take care of you. Those are the beats you can go after. Get him to fix it, get him to make it okay. So that when you go back to the second half where you're saying, I'm okay and I don't need you anywhere, you're gaining the victory of getting your power back. And we're getting to see the shift of beats, and we're getting to see what the whole scene was really about to begin with. That would be my final note on that.
Thank you.
Perfect, Bentley. Thank you so much, you guys. Rewatch this. There's a lot of great information for your scenes. Bentley offered a lot of great information. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. There's Dom playing with our stage. Again, this is just an experimental class. We're playing with the backgrounds. We know they're very cheesy. We're having fun. Got to have fun when you're an actor. Don't take it too serious. But when you're in your scene, take whatever your character's intention are, be committed to that. But in between scenes, we can have fun. All right. Speaking of fun, Harper, you got any jokes for us?
I do.
What
Okay.
you got?
Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think of which one. Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay. Why do actors say to break a leg?
Why do actors say break a leg? Anybody know? Raise your hand. All right, repeat it one more time.
Why do actors say break a leg?
I don't know, and neither. Oh, wait, Holden. What do you think, Holden?
This is a vague guess, but in acting, you might need to know how painful breaking a leg is, so it's applicable to your scene.
It's a joke, Harper. I mean, Holden, it's a joke.
My brain. It's too
okay.
analytical for this.
Go for it, Harper.
Okay. It's because every play has a cast.
Ooh, ba-da, all right, that's what we're looking for.
Let me check some other ones that I saved. Okay, what's a cat's favorite color?
What's a cat's favorite color? I don't know. Anybody know? What, Ray?
Salmon.
Salmon. Interesting.
Oh,
That's pretty
very
good.
close, but no.
What is it, Harper?
Purple.
Purple. I like salmon too. That'll be your stand-up joke. Great.
Okay, I have another one.
Just like hold this last one in case we have more technical glitches. We'll go to you when the computer crashes. Okay, Harper?
I have like 17
I believe
more,
Zach,
so.
we had him preparing a piece earlier.
That is true. So are you ready, Zach? You gonna play one little 2-minute or less song?
I was born ready and I'm ready to go.
I know, you've been texting me that. I love your confidence because you didn't have it when I first met you, that's for sure. So I'm glad you have it. All right, here's a little musical interlude. It's a little 7th inning stretch in baseball terms. And take it away. Let's spotlight Zach. We can't hear any music.
I can.
Oh, we can't hear the guitar.
Here, let me try this.
Nope. You got to hit your settings. You got to know how to work your settings. All right. So you got to work on that, Zach. That happens every time. So you got to go into your computer and take care of your settings for natural sound.
My settings were ready, man. They were all set up and ready.
You work on it, and we're going to go. Okay, we got a couple more minutes left. We're going to come back to him. Who wanted to perform tonight? I know some of you performed yesterday, but just you have one more piece to perform, Harper?
Yeah. It's the other thing that series says.
Okay, so let's have you do that real quick while we're getting the guitar system set back up.
Okay.
What do you got?
Let's ask the same thing.
The same thing?
Yeah, just ask the same thing.
Okay, why are fire trucks red?
So I used to be a bit confused about this, but then I was using circular logic, and logic comes from logic boards. And the chairman of the boards was always blue eyes, which is a recessive trait. And traitors walk the plank, aka a board. And board kids ask, are we there yet? But no, we're not there yet. Because kids are goats and goats eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. And ivy equals 4, like the 4 seasons in the circle of life. And if there's any way your logic or a fire truck should not go, it's in a circle. But I finally got it straight. It's because they used red paint on them.
Oh, awesome. Is that from memory, or where did you get that from?
So when I was little, I used to think it was the funniest thing ever. So I kind of just memorized it when I was little, and it always, like, whenever my friends and stuff, they're doing like funny things, I always do that. And so I kind of just memorized it like for a long time, and I kind of always just have it.
I think you're going to be a stand-up comedian. I really think you have a natural gift to be funny. So let's work on your joke writing and work on a little piece that has segues that tells a story, and let's build your jokes, and let's see if we can make you one of the youngest stand-up comedians.
Okay.
All right.
Also, just so you know,
Tony?
I have like 15 jokes. If like, I'll never run out of jokes that I.
Okay, good. Who was asking a question?
Me.
Who's me?
So, this is Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, I got a question for Harper.
Go for it. Let's bring him in the share screen with us.
Harper, what's big and green and has wheels?
What's big and green and has wheels? A car? A truck?
Anybody else? What's big and green and has wheels? All right, what is it, Kevin?
It's a lawn. I lied about the wheels.
Opposite of what you expect. One of the biggest rules in comedy. Opposite of what you expect. Remember that, guys. It worked for Kevin because we're laughing. That's cheating, but it worked. Okay. All right, guys. So we're starting to get into stand-up comedy. This is just the beginning of us playing in this field. All right, Zach, do you have your music up? If not, Dom's going to take over for you. What's going on, Holden? Holden has a question.
I want to say, technically, Kevin's joke modified would make sense. A lawnmower has wheels, and they can.
You're so analytical. It's a joke.
Dang it!
Only if it's a John Deere.
All right.
Okay.
I have a comeback joke, Kevin.
Just a sec. We want Zach to perform. Let's see if his music's working. Not really. You got nothing.
Really?
Do you have original sound on?
What?
Do you have original sound on Zoom?
Hold on, let me check. I think so. Should have it on.
If not, I can work with you again like I did before, and we can get your settings all back to where they need to be.
Here, hold on.
Okay, last shot.
Hold on, let me just try to turn on the original audio.
All right, Harper, tell us a joke. You're filling in.
Okay, where does Batman go to the bathroom?
Where does Batman go to the bathroom? Anybody know? Holden, not so serious. Do you know?
Can you repeat it, Harper?
Where does Batman use the restroom?
Not the bat.
He doesn't know.
No.
All right.
Don.
Is it the bat room?
Yes.
The bat room. Okay, that makes
sense. The bat room.
I have another.
All right, hold them. Once we get the guitar, I hear a guitar. Zach, what you got? That'll work.
That works.
That works.
All right.
Here we go. Big round of applause. We got the music coming from Zach. And after Zach's done, I'm going to ask you guys a final question, and then we're going to wrap out with Domenic playing us out for 2 minutes. And then we're going to go to the Spanish version of WAA.
2 hours. I got you.
That will be our show for tonight. Thank you guys for indulging me in this experiment. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming to class. All right. What do you got, Zach?
This for one, I just want to say this is Despacito by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee.
Nice.
Let's go.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame camino que ya voy. Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo es acelerar un pulso. Oye, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar, te quiero despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero darte besos despacito. Firma las velas de tu laberinto, el de hacer tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo, que le enseñes a mi boca tus aires favoritos. Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro, hasta provocar tus gritos y que olvides tu apellido. Despacito.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It was worth the wait, Zach. It was worth the wait.
And it
That's
was.
awesome. I don't know, man. I remember when you couldn't say your name in front of people, and now look at you. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. Well, congrats on your play, and we look forward to supporting you all the way to the top. All right.
Thank
so
you.
there you go. Little Zach's doing big stuff in Hollywood. We're really proud of him. So yes, Coleman, you said you want to do your cold read with Ray. You're on mute.
We talked about it, and since I was unable to do it yesterday, I figured why not give it a try.
All right, I tried to get you to do it yesterday and you didn't feel ready, but you feel ready today.
Maybe I just had a conversation or something, and it pushed me in the right direction.
There you go. That's what we do. We show up. We show up. We show up. That's half the battle. We wherever we are, that's where we are, guys. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to get better. This is a classroom. This is not the live stage to the world. This is a classroom. And you got Bentley Mitchum here. I mean, come on. Let's take advantage of him willing to give you advice. He was my acting coach. So you guys, this is a big deal. He's here. So yes, Coleman and Ray, do not read into the paper for me. All right. Do not read in the paper, and give them the spotlight, and we'll see what they got. Whenever you guys are ready, take it away.
I don't have any money.
You gotta lay low, Frank.
Mother's laying low.
But he thinks you're gonna tell everybody what you saw.
Listen, why do you care so much about what people think? Men have always had men. Da Vinci, Abe Lincoln, the guy from Hogan's Heroes. Choose a gender. Enjoy yourself. Find someone that wants to sleep with you. You know, preferably for the free.
But he wants to kill you. I can't have him go to juvie. Hey, Frank, this is serious.
Juvie? That's what you worried about? Juvie? What's happening to my mom is horrible. She's stuck in the house. She hasn't left in months. Dying is bad. Very, very bad. Son, please try to avoid it.
All right, that's a cold read. As if you guys were going to audition for the part. Let's bring Bentley. If you were casting director, Bentley, feel free to say what you want.
Can you guys give me just a little background on what this scene is? Like what's going on?
Okay, so dad caught son with another man. And
your dad?
Yes, I'm dad.
And I'm son. Okay, and the other man wants to kill dad
because he's gonna expose his sexuality.
Because dad's gonna expose the sexuality.
Right, he thinks so. He thinks so. Yeah.
So,
and the dad's mother is in the hospital dying, and he walks out of the house with a giant bag of pills, pain pills, on his way to see the mother.
I see. Okay. So what are you wanting from him, Coleman?
I want his attention. I want him to like listen, because I'm trying to protect him. I'm trying to protect him, and I'm scared that he's going to get himself in a bad situation. And so I'm worried and trying to get him to listen to me.
You're worried for your dad.
Because the guy that I got with, he's shot people before.
I see. Okay. Okay. So you want him to see how serious you are about what you're talking about because it's his life.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. And what are you wanting from him, Ray?
I'm wanting from him to choose a gender, that it's okay to come out. It's okay. There's plenty of people previously in history that has come out, so it's okay. And to actually show him that, hey, it's your grandmother is sick. Like, who cares? This is the most important thing right now.
See, that's where you're having a little problem with it. Your objective should be the same objective that carries you through the whole scene. Okay. You can't switch an objective halfway through a scene, and try to have it more on a human need from what you need from your son, as opposed to plot driven. Like your son, his objective is he wants you, it can be worded a couple different ways, whichever way Coleman feels it clicks to him. It can be, I want my dad to see I'm trying to save his life. I want my dad to see I'm serious here because his life depends on it. I want my dad to take me seriously here because I'm always his kid, and maybe he thinks I'm his gay little kid and brushes me off, but I'm trying to save your life. All those things are on a human level. I'm trying to save this person's life. I'm trying to get this person to see me seriously. I'm trying to get this person to understand where I'm coming from, and that there's weight to this situation and it needs to be fixed now because life and death is the issue at hand. Now, that's not really plot specific. He didn't mention anything about the friend in that objective. He didn't mention anything about gay. He didn't mention anything about mom. So it's more of a human need. Why are you in this scene with him? What do you want him to do?
Talking to me?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm looking at you, but you can't see that.
No, I want him to, that it's okay. No one cares. I want him to, not worry about feeling insecure or not sure about his sexuality. Like,
why don't you go after? You need your son to see that you've got it handled. You've got everything handled. Okay. You need to make him see you're not worried about the guy coming to kill you because you got it handled.
Right.
You got mom handled.
Right.
You're using mom to show him how well you handle death. Right. I'm even handling the death of mom. Okay. I got my shit handled. So now we're going to see a fight going on of you saying, hey, I got it handled. And him going, no, man, you're going to die. And you're going, death, come on, I got it handled. Look how I'm taking care of mom. All right. Because if you're trying to get people to see that you're competent, that's something we can relate to on a human level, right? You want your son to admit that you got everything taken care of. You've got it handled. You're not worried about this guy. You're not worried. You can say the other stuff. I mean, when you're saying, hey, come on, son, don't worry about it. There's plenty of guys laid with guys. Da Vinci, blah, 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 blah. It's not a big deal. You're almost like you're blowing it off because Because you're by blowing that off, you're blowing off the threat of that guy to you. Does that make sense?
Right.
So you're minimalizing that other person that's coming after you as it's not a big deal, you know, hey, people, guys sleep with guys, who cares, you know, blah, blah. You're minimalizing it to get your son to say, oh yeah, you're right, Dad, you've got it handled. You're always the smart one. Okay, so now you're going after things in him of why you're saying these things, but he keeps coming back going, no, Dad, you're gonna die. All right, and that's where we get the scene taking flight of you guys going after specific things that are at odds with each other. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Real quick, I want to say something. All you East Coasters, there's a lot of you, go ahead and feel free to jump off at your convenience. We've gone a little long, but we're going to finish up a couple here. So like Harper, if you have to go, and Kayla and all you guys, feel free to go. Don't, you're not going to offend anybody. I want you, and if you want to stay, please stay, but you don't have to.
Thanks for the jokes, Harper.
Back to you guys.
I do want to say my phone's on 10%, so I'll probably hop off as well. This scene is from Shameless, and it's Frank Gallagher. So I don't know if you watched Shameless, but something that I felt in the scene, you were talking about wanting power, but it's kind of Frank Gallagher, which is a very special character. And I watched this scene a bunch of times, and I feel like he doesn't really give a crap about his kid. It really is what I got out of the scene, like just straight up, I don't care. So that's what I saw in the scene, just as I think when Ray and I went over it, I think that's what we agreed on as well.
Well, here's the thing.
No. I never agreed upon anything.
I apologize.
Just like Coach is saying, he said that it's not about what the scene is, what we bring to the scene. That's what
there's usually two objectives that objectives will break down into either a power-based or a love-based. And love comes from caring, friendship. I want to seduce you. I want you to want to have sex with me. Anything along those. I want you to be my friend. I want you to prove you love me. Those are like love-based objectives. And I didn't feel that that's what the father's objective was based in. Okay. The other side is power, and it can be done in many ways. Usually bad guys in movies will have power objectives, and that's why they mess with people, and they'll flick them in the head and laugh at them and poke them in the face and do all that kind of stuff because it's their way of getting their power back. But it can also be done in a lot of other subtle ways. And I don't know this show, I haven't seen it, but it can be subtle ways where the person in his own life is feeling powerless, and he gives up in life and gives up on things. And so he uses situations like this almost as like, it's a way that he has his power by not giving a shit. Okay. That can be, I haven't seen the show, and I'd have to take a look at it to see exactly what the characters are or what the setups are. But I don't believe this scene is about a love-based or friendship-based objective on Ray's side. I see it as he's using you, and it's maybe using the word power might be what's throwing you off. Okay, it's not necessarily I'm using you to get power, and that means I'm now Zeus. It means that I'm using you to feel better about myself in some way. Okay, and if he can do that by not giving a shit about you, it's making him feel better about himself in some way. Because I really don't think it's about him needing you to love him. I don't think it's about you needing him to rely on him or anything like that. It seems like he's kind of pushing you away or dismissing your claims and saying, hey, I've got my own issues, buddy, you know, which to me drives it towards some kind of a power side of the objective spectrum. Okay, so that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean by when I'm saying power. It's not necessarily like I'm using you to be ultimate man. You know, it's like certain things you're using about that other person make yourself feel good about that are empowering you in some way. And depending on the quirkiness of the character or their situation, it can be woven into the story in those ways. And if I saw this show, maybe I'd understand more. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one, but I believe that that's what he's doing in this scene. Is it's empowering him to dismiss you and to show you that he's not scared of this person and that your worries are nothing to him and that he's his own thing. He's got his own shit going, and you're insignificant. And that tells me he's making you feel that way because it makes him feel better about himself in some weird way. Okay, that's how I see what he's doing. And in that aspect, it does empower him in some way.
Thank you. I apologize, Ray, if I misspoke. I apologize big time.
No, you're fine.
No. I'm glad it gave me a chance to clarify too.
Great.
Very good, guys. So we're going to start wrapping things up here, but you got a lot of great information. So rewatch this episode. We're going to put it up, and you guys will be able to see the comments that you got from your wonderful coach here today.
I'd like to see this scene again too, Ray, when you kind of zone in on that.
Yes.
You know, like the enjoyment of dismissing him in a way, and then I've got it, my own person, and dismissing him. You know, there's a gain your power from that in some way.
Yeah.
I think that'll give you a direction in the scene.
Well, it's a little bit more to the scene as well. Like, I didn't get to talk about the pills. Like, you know, he's kind of an addict who's eating the pills, eating mom's pills as well. So we just need some practice. We'll be all right. Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of those things are things you layer on top of your. There's a couple. I don't know the scene, but a lot of those type of things are also obstacles. Okay, and I'll really quickly, because I know you want to wrap up, Tony. If you make your objective too easy to go after, it becomes boring. All right. What you want to do is you want to, as an actor, place obstacles in front of you. Sometimes they're written into the screenplay. Sometimes it's a physical thing. Sometimes it's a drug addiction thing. Sometimes it's there's tons of obstacles. Okay. And the best analogy I use for this is back in the 70s, we used to have this guy named Evel Knievel that would jump school buses and stuff. And he didn't set up one school bus and jump over it and everyone clapped. He would set up like 50 or 60 and do it on live TV. Well, if he only had one school bus, no one would tune in to watch it. But because it's 60 school buses, people tuned in to watch. Okay. Who decided how many buses were there? He did. He put as many things in front of him that he still felt he could get over and achieve his objective. And the more you place in front of you, the more people tune in to watch you get over your objective. Because if you just put one objective in front of you, obstacle in front of you, it's not that interesting. You put 60 in front of you and still think you can get your objective, it becomes interesting to watch you get your objective with these obstacles you've placed and that are inherent in the screenplay. It can be financial, could be drugs, could be race, could be sex, could be, you know, this scene is you're trying to seduce a girl and you put an obstacle that you just ate some eggs and fish and you didn't get a chance to put a mint in. You know, that's an actor's choice, and that starts creating behavior, and that's one you put in front of you. And then you, oh no, my armpits smell like sour lemons. There's another one. Oh man, I just had gas 2 seconds ago, right before she walked up. There's another one. You start placing these obstacles in front of you. Now go after getting your objective of seducing her. You see, that creates behavior. You're placing the obstacles. You put as many as front of you as you can to still get your objective. So I don't know the scene, but I'm sure that the drugs in some way are an obstacle to the objective. But that, again, that's just something that sparked me to tell you about that. But I still think your objective is a power-based thing. Play with that a little bit. See what's inherent in the scene of what your obstacles are, and you can layer those on after you know what your objective is and you're kind of zoned in on it. That's it.
All right, guys, let's give Bentley a big round of applause. He put a lot of work in today.
For sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're really honored to have you here, Bentley. Thank you so much. Well, welcome back to the classroom. So you guys, Taylor may join us. You guys saw in the chat, she might join us in the weeks to come. So let's give her a big round of applause for sticking through this for almost 2 hours with us. And Kayla and all the ones that stuck through, Dimitri and Theron and you guys that just watched, thank you for watching. We really appreciate you guys watching us. And you're more than welcome to join us next week or the week after if you want to put something up on stage. If we do have different celebrity guests each week that can give their feedback to you, working industry professionals. So it really benefits you, but those that are watching this get a benefit as well. So you get free acting lessons by just watching the YouTube link. So again, this is a spinoff of BSA Live, and this is called the World Acting Academy. So Dom has a mandolin piece he's going to play for us. Is everybody content for tonight? We're going to wrap up the show. No more work to put up? We'll put it
I
up
have
next
another
week.
joke.
All right, one last joke, Harper.
Okay. Why did the gym close down?
Why did the gym close down? Anybody know? Why did the gym close down? Harper, why did the gym close down?
It just didn't work out.
Ah, what up?
That's good.
All right. Where are you pulling this from? Google?
Google.
All right, I want you to write your own jokes, okay?
Okay.
Start writing your own jokes. All right, guys, we're going to support Harper for her stand-up performance piece. She's going to put a 10-minute little piece, maybe 5-10 minute piece together, and we're going to watch her grow to be a famous stand-up comedian, maybe get her own sitcom from it. All right, Coleman's got to say goodbye. Bye, Coleman. And those of you that pop off, don't. If you ever have to leave, it's okay. Don't feel you have to stay for the full show. Sometimes it's an hour. Sometimes it's 2 hours. It just is what it is. So we're going to wrap up the show. Dom, take it away. It's your show.
Woohoo. And I know you like to see everybody right here, so I'm just going to put myself in front and play right here.
The class clown. Let's hear for Domenic. All right, guys. We'll see you either Wednesday or Thursdays. We're going to try to do this again next week. Wednesdays or Thursdays. You guys get to pick it. But come prepared. Do your work. All right, guys. I'm Teacher Tony. We'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rain came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, hey, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fog with hearts thumping and with my brown eyed girl. You, my brown eyed girl. Whatever happened to them so slow? Going down the old mine with the transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind the rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 sha la 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 dee da la dee da. So I had to find my way now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day, my have you grown? That's a memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 la
Domenic, if he plays this out. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we'll see you very, very soon. Keep doing your homework. You're getting better and better. And we're proud to say we're going to watch you in the movie, on TV, or on stage. All right, Dom, wrap it up with the Spanish version of World Acting Academy. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Woohoo, let me get my computer going. Oh, no, come on.
He's mastering all of it. He's the jack of all trades. All right, Dom, thanks for running
Hard
this
work.
thing.
I make it look easy.
Good job. I couldn't do it without you. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Hola y bienvenido a World Acting Academy, un programa dirigido por actores para actores. Nuestro objetivo es conseguirle a usted, el actor, un trabajo constante en la industria. Damos la bienvenida a actores de cualquier nivel, desde principiantes hasta profesionales experimentados. Nuestro programa comienza con una audición, después de la cual se le colocará en uno de nuestros 4 cursos. El curso 1 es para principiantes, aquellos que nunca han actuado antes y quieren probar. El curso 2 tiene que ver con el trabajo en escena, perfeccionando las habilidades y ganar confianza. El curso 3 es para aquellos con bastante experiencia en la actuación y finalmente el curso 4 es para actores profesionales que quieren seguir creciendo en su oficio. Sea cual sea su procedencia, sea cual sea el idioma que hable, World Acting Academy está listo para usted. Para obtener información sobre cómo puede hacer una audición, Busque a su posible reclutador y ellos le dirán a dónde ir a partir de aquí. Te veo en clase.
Mi estudiantes, está bien. Muy bien, amigos. Muy bien. Hasta luego.
We'll see y'all next week.